You can do it.
CBS. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Uh-oh. Whoa, what is that?
Definitely quoted Ice Cube today on a comment on YouTube. That's fun.
Nicole Baker, hi from Australia. Hello. Rachel S. Catherine. Amy. Rumple, what's up? Patty.
Lay down. You could do it. Put your back to it.
What's happening, y'all?
This is going to be amazing. It's probably like done for me.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, it's going to be pretty. I need to show everybody our list that we made today. Can they see me? Are we live? I'll mute that.
We're live. People can see you.
I made it this. Look how fun and splotchy.
Budgie. Yeah, here comes Girl Cat.
I'm going to do a video. I'm going to give some time for people to get in the room. But how was y'all's day today? Has your football team won? I hope so. Mine plays in 1 hour. It's going to be great. You guys,
Crystal.
be graceful even if people aren't nice to you. Still be sweet.
Quick off topic at Erica. Have you tried Eli Kim resin?
Yeah, I did a review on Mastercast last week. And I have a sample of Total Cast and Ultra Cast that I'm going to do a review for you guys. And they have High Build coming to me. It's supposed to be on its way. Dad, will you hold this for me or no?
Is it too hard for you to bite onto it too much?
Which Eli Kim resin? If you're in the UK, absolutely, it's great. Because I know that there aren't that many really great resins for you guys over there.
When it rains, it pours. That's a great name. Hi, guys. Hello.
Hola.
That's a new name. MCats, what's up? Chicago. Cuban?
Cuban?
Cubana? I'm curious about Ultra.
Ultracast is Eli Kim's long working time resin. It has a very long open time. Until STONECOAT, we got into their art coat. That was the one that I really liked that they did because of their longer working time. Okay, so while we're waiting on everyone to get in the room, I want to show you guys what comes in the kit this month.
Somebody said, Lisa said, counting the minutes, been craving gator all day. Roll Tide roll.
I know. We're just going to chomp on them. Okay, so in this kit, you got 8 ounces of STONECOAT Art Coat. Look at this cute little mini kit. You cannot get these anywhere in the world except for in our kits. Isn't that fun? They made them just for us. Knock on wood, it stays that way. You also got 4 coasters. I think everyone got hexagon coasters in this kit. You got a standard pack of swipies. You got a no shed rag.
Sit down.
You got a pair of medium large nitrile heavy duty thick gloves. You got 8 cups for mixing your colors, also for lifting your substrate off your table. You got a pipette to go with your little silver, liquid silver. You got 10 grams of glitter glass. This stuff is amazing. You got some base white from Color Passion. You got some halo from just Resin. How does this always shine in a rainbow? It's like it just settles that way. I need the science behind why that happens. You also got 2 little bees with a light blue and a dark blue. This is a tint from Color Obsession. You got a sample Stix, which is, well, there are 4 little sticks and then 1 bigger stick. These are reusable, they're amazing. You also got a graduated mixing cup to mix your resin.
Aloha.
And a geode. This is a clear substrate, so we're going to peel the front of this off, do the artwork, and then after it sets, we're going to peel the back of it off. So it's no cleanup, which is, no cleanup is my favorite kind of cleanup. I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm a messy artist. Hashtag no shame. Also, I have a truly hard hard seltzer with me because I have a football game today. So, sippy sippy. It's my first one.
Everybody else having bad lagging? It's still live.
If it lags super bad, let's just switch over to YouTube stream.
It's just radio. I have the YouTube thing on.
No, I mean, we'll like kill this feed and just go live on maybe OBS. So it's 6:06. I'm going to go ahead and peel this in preparation. I'm not going to use these sticks because I'm always short on them for the shop. I'm going to use popsicle sticks. One of the great things about our sticks is that they are reusable, and also when you mix your resin with something porous like the popsicle sticks, it'll introduce more bubbles into your resin than otherwise, but it's kind of okay because you're going to hit it with heat anyways. But if you're trying to be cautious to not have bubbles, then you need some of our ATD patent pending stir sticks. So I'm going to go ahead and peel one side of our substrate. Do not peel both sides. I mean, you can. It's not going to like explode, but
What's the use of having it?
huh?
What's the use of having it?
All right. You just makes cleanup so much easier if you just leave the back side on until your piece is set up. And what's super cool about it is it's clear, and so because it's clear, a lot of the pigments that we're using today are transparent. So you'll be able to see through the piece. Also, so I did this one a while back. Oh, I forgot my glass, my other glass. Okay. So I did this one forever ago, but look how fun the back of it is. Can you see that on there?
Yeah.
So you'll get some of that action on this piece as well, because we're going to use the same types of materials. I need to get my, no, I know it.
Well, that sounds good. Awesome. Nicole, that was awesome. Coasters are always a hit. You can never go wrong with coasters.
So for a lot of this, I am not going to use my small size. I'm going to use my big size because I'm going to put the small size stuff back in a shop. So I'm going to take 4 of my little cups and I'm just going to lift my substrate off of my table. Boop, boop, boop. Just like that. Gloves. So if you have a friend in and around where you are, or a relative or somebody that can type for you, grab them. So that if you need to tell me to slow down or to speed up, or if you have a question, they can type that in for you because you'll probably have sticky hands. You guys ready to go, or should we wait? Cujo, go lay down. Don't even start. It's 10 after. Huh?
I bet they can hear me eat this.
I can't even hear him eat it. They probably
Couldn't
can.
hear that. I don't know, but
Okay.
what's up, Morgan? Is everybody ready to go?
Everything in camera.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna get started. So in your kit, you got 8 ounces, which is 4 ounces of each, the hardener and the resin. We're gonna add the hardener to our cup first. And this is not gonna take all 8 ounces. I'd imagine it'll take 4 ounces, but I'm gonna mix 6 because we're gonna do these coasters that we have on the side. So we're gonna fill up to the 2 with the hardener. It'll have a black cap, and then up to the 4 with the resin that'll have the white cap. There's a bunch of science behind what, nope, we're not doing 4. We're gonna mix, we're gonna pour up to 3 with the black cap and then up to 6 with the white cap. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I confused myself for a minute. Okay, so we filled up to 3 ounces with the black cap or the hardener. That's done. And then we're going to fill up to the 6 with the resin or the white cap. And that will be a 1-to-1 even mix of your resin and your hardener. You really want to make sure that you have a level surface for your resin, both measuring and to create your artwork and to let your artwork set up and cure, because resin will self-level, and if it's not level, it will run all the way off your piece. So we're supposed to mix this for 3 minutes. It is 6:12 where I am right now. Also, if you guys are going to be in the Bradenton, Florida area mid-June, the 16th weekend, we're going to be down there teaching an in-person class, and you can reserve your seats right now on our website, artisttilldeath.com. Over half the seats are filled, so if you're thinking about coming down, get your seat before they sell out.
Get your seat.
So this is the most boring part of this process. Does anybody have any questions? Also, if you don't have sticky hands, tell me where you're watching from.
Hi, ATD family. Good to be here with you. Well, thank you.
Have you guys gotten all your Christmas shopping done? I haven't.
June? Question mark. You mean January?
Did I say June? I thought I said January.
What's going on, babe?
I don't know. I meant January. January 16th.
Hot and Queens. Oh, sticky in the Gold Coast, Australia.
Miss Australia. We'll be back there soon, though.
Welcome, Amber. We got Oregon in the house. Hoyt, Kansas.
You know where that is, Bean?
I've never heard of Hoyt, and I'm from Wichita, Kansas.
As you guys are mixing, periodically scrape the sides of your mixing cup and the base of your mixing cup and your stir stick so that you can make sure everything is well incorporated. You don't want any weak spots in your resin. You'll see your resin start to get cloudy or fill with bubbles.
He'll be in Australia in June. I don't know.
Huh? I would love to be in Australia in June. We were supposed to be in Australia last June,
Fort Myers, Florida.
but the Rona. But what I was saying is don't worry about these little bubbles that you're mixing into your resin. We're going to hit it with some heat.
Topeka. Ah,
Oh, Topeka.
we're going to visit my folks next week in Kansas and Wichita. You have to be very careful. Pennsylvania, what's up? What do we got? Soggy, Oregon. Is that a place or is it because it's raining?
How great would it be if the name of the city was Soggy? I would live somewhere named Soggy if it wasn't rainy all the time. It's fun. You're not whimsical.
You're whimsical.
Face is whimsical.
How far is Bradenton from Fort Myers?
Not sure, but
I don't know. Google it.
how far is Tampa from where you are? Because Bradenton's like 45
Miami's
minutes south.
3 hours or 4 hours away from Bradenton.
It was like 3.5 when we looked it up, right?
I think you're good at steering, babe.
Well, this resin is amazing in that, oh yeah, I'm well good. It's amazing because I've got 2 hours to do whatever I want with it, but I don't have 2 hours to do this piece because football. Okay. So, let me get myself some space.
You're on the computer, Arlene. Google it. How are we supposed to know?
Well, maybe we have been there. All right. So, we need a cup for our light blue, our dark blue, our white, and our halo. So I think I want the majority of this to be halo and the light blue. So I'm going to fill almost halfway up with my first 2 cups, which are going to be my halo and my light blue. Then I'm going to have my next would be the dark blue, which will be about 1/3 of the cup, and the same for my white. So I have almost an 1.5 ounces left, so I'm just going to fill these up just a little bit more because we're going to be doing our coasters as well. So now my first 2 are at over half, not quite 2/3, and my first 2 are in between 1/3 and a half cup full. I want these colors to be super light because I see geode, right? So the colors that I gave are great, but I want to keep the tones light. And these colors are great because they're transparent and they will always be transparent. And you can build the color, no matter how much color you add, it will always be transparent. But I'm going to just do 1 drop at a time and build the color from there. I'm not really sure how I want the colors to look, but I know I don't want them too dark. I want this to be very soft color-wise. I like that. Man, I put the blue in my halo. I swear, you guys, I'm not on it today. So I'm just going to pour that out. These no-shed rags really come in handy. Because I can wipe stuff out of my cup and not have to worry about little fuzzies getting in my resin. Perfect. Okay, I'm sticking with 1 drop in each of those. Move those aside. Now, I really want this to be super sparkly. I'm going to use that because I can put that in a mystery box. I'm going to use my just jar of halo. Halo is amazing. It doesn't lose its color in your resin. It will always be super sparkly. And I want this to be pretty sparkly, so I'm going to add, say, 3 scoops. $100 Bowie's sitting in the tub. Perfect. And then on the last one, it's going to be white. And the white we're using is Color Passion Base Cell White. This is going to give us some awesome reactions in our resin. You're not going to use all of what you have in your little jar. I'm starting with just a little bit, and I just want it to be just opaque. I don't want to be able to see through it. Perfect.
Now, Bowie sits in the bathtub and barks until somebody comes in there to turn the water on.
You're not spoiled, you're spoiled. Perfect. Now the silver, just keep aside because we're going to put that on in a bit. If you want to, you can hot glue your fire glass in the area.
Bowie.
You can hot glue your fire glass down. You got a little bag of them, 1 pound bag. I'm just gonna lay mine on there. I need Anybody have any questions?
No, we'll just Let's do the seed troubleshoot. I love Halo. Hey ETV fam. What's up?
So I'm just gonna lay out my fire glass where I want it. And when we apply the resin, that will...
Which CP white is she using?
The base cell.
Base cell.
The resin, when we apply it, will bond our fire glass to our substrate. Actually, I'm not going to do this yet. I want to do a really good swipe through this, and if I leave this on, it's going to get in the way, so we're going to drop these on after. Okay. Remix. I will wait till you guys undo that like I just did. You can just go like this as well. You should have your swipes ready, because that's going to come in a second as well. I'm really excited about how this is going to look. All right. Are you guys ready, or should I stay waiting?
Just here. We're just kind of talking amongst each other. Saying hi to each other.
Okay. So I'm going to take some of my clear. If you don't have any clear left, you can also use Halo in this area. And just put it around the opening in our geode. And then after we get our colors swiped out, we're going to drop our fire glass onto the white, onto the clear. And you don't have to apply the fire glass if you don't want. If you want to add your fire glass in a different shape than I do, by all means. Something I really like about these clear geode shapes is that I don't have to worry about making a geode shape with my resin, because it's kind of done that hard part for me. If you guys have ever tried to just do a geode, you know how difficult it is to find a shape. So difficult. Okay. So for me, first color I'm going to add is going to be the darker blue. And I'm just going to go around where my clear is. And then I'm going to use my finger to attach the lines of color and clear to each other. The reason why I didn't just go back in and fill the area with more resin, is because if I just did color, 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 color all the way, too much resin will be on my surface and it's going to find its way off, even if your surface is pretty level. Resin will only stay on a surface up to 1/8 inch, depending on what kind of resin you're using. So I don't want to risk that, so I'm just spreading out the color.
What's up, Clara?
With my hand. And if this is too light for you, add more color into your resin. I wanted a really, really faint, light, icy look, so I want faint colors. Next color I'm going to add is our Color Passion Base Whites. And I'm just going to follow what I already have down. As you can see, there's breaks and parts in my lines. I'm going to fill that in with my hand for the reason that we just discussed. And since there's more room on this side than this side, I'm going to make my lines start to thicken on this side as well. Keep in mind that geodes are never perfect, so don't get yourself worked up if your lines aren't perfect. I personally find a lot of beauty in imperfection. You may not be that way. That's just my thoughts. Next, I'm going to use my lighter blue.
What's up, Mike Reed?
Hey, Mike Reed. And just as before, there's breaks with where my resin is, and I'm going to fill it in with my hand. Don't stress yourself out on making it perfect because we're going to swipe right through it in a bit anyways. Now, when we have this piece fully set up, we're going to remove this backing tomorrow, and the colors will look a lot more vibrant. They're kind of dull because of the tan paper that's on the back. Keep that in mind. It's going to look even better tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Arlene.
Thanks, Arlene. Now I'm going to do some halo. I swear you can never go wrong with halo. Huh? This is bar none like the easiest way to do a geode and make it look amazing. And now I'm going to do another ring of whites. And probably finish it with the darker blue.
Germany is watching again. Hey everyone, looks nice as always.
Thank you. We love Germany.
Mika, M-A-I-K-E. Winter?
M-A-I.
Every time I start to read this stuff, I swear my contacts are like, we're not made for white font and small up close. It drives me insane.
So now this is the last color we're going to add onto our shape. I'm just going to brush it out to the outside of our substrate. Resin's going to self-level wherever it's already been. It's going to flow on its own. It's probably even going to push all this blue off the edge eventually, just because I may have more than an 1/8 inch thick resin right now. It's just going to do its thing, and that is fine. Cool. I'm going to give you guys a second to catch up. Tink. I'm going to be using a torch for this class. You can also use a heat gun. if you would like, whichever works for you. Don't forget to fill your torch. Butane goes in there.
What's happening, Megan? Megan says making it look easier than it is always.
Listen, lady, I've seen your work.
Tutorial.
It's always amazing. If at any point I'm going too fast and I need to slow down, please wipe your hands off or tell a friend to type slow down. I will. Don't feel bad. Don't feel like you're holding up the class. I'm here for you guys. So let me know. I'm going to take my torch and pop the little bubbles that are in it. I don't want to add too much heat because the more heat you add, the thinner your resin is. And the thinner it is, the more likely it is to flow off your piece. So I'm going to take a torch and just hit it lightly to pop the bubbles so I can see if there's any dust bunnies or hair or little bits that I need to pull out. Thank you so much.
I'm going to say the last name. Leopold. The first name is M-A-R-C-I-A.
M-A-R-C-I-A. Marcia?
Marcia, yeah. At least I want to say it wrong. What is Halo?
So Halo is a glitter from just resin. Without a whole lot of light shining on it, it just looks like silver, but it actually sparkles in a million different colors. And it's by far one of my favorite glitters to use anytime I use a glitter.
Thank you for donating.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're
it
welcome.
Really helps our channel a lot. Okay, it looks like I have no floaters. So we are ready to proceed. I'm just letting everyone catch up. I'm so excited.
It's pronounced Marcia. I think that's the last time, the one time they said that as well. I'm sorry, I'm horrible at reading. It's pronounced Marcia like the baby. Oh, hi, both of you. Calm down. Calm down.
Is Cujo so hype? Now Bowie's in it, and now Cujo's trying to lick his teeth. Hi, big boy. I know it. Wait, I can't touch you right now. I have resin on my hands. Just go lay down.
Thank you, all of you 90 people, for watching. We really appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. We are on our way to 50. We're almost at 45,000 subscribers.
True. Share this video. We can't
share,
grow without you guys.
Like, comment, please.
Even if you don't have something positive to say. Okay. I chose to tear my swipey paper in half. That is so that I can control it better. If you want to use a bigger one, actually I think I lied. I think I'm going to use the big so that I can do basically all of it in one go. That's what I'm about to do. I'm going to start here where it's shallowest, this little shallow area, and I'm going to go all the way around and pivot from my right hand, the inside hand, all the way around. Remember when you're swiping not to do it like this, not vertical, because you're just going to scrape everything off. You want it as horizontal as possible. If you're using our swiping paper, it's got a really good weight to it. So we're going to lay it into the resin, let about a pinky's width or pencil's width of resin soak up into the swiping paper. And we're going to take our time and swipe all the way around. If you go too fast, it's going to skip, which also has a good look, Not the look I'm going for, so take your time.
Clara is 80 shy of 5,000 subscribers on her channel.
Lady, you're building way faster than we did in our...
Sherry is 80 shy of 200 on her channel.
What? Congrats.
Rumple Foreskin has got 40.
Everybody starts somewhere. We had 40 subscribers. Every channel had 40 subscribers at one point. Be proud of whatever number you have.
I know. Be proud
It'll
of
grow.
one person that follows you. Somebody in the world. You're
Wanted to
changing
see
one
what you're
person's
doing.
life. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about that. Like, that's crazy.
Before I do this, I'm going to put a ring of this lighter aqua color right on the between the halo and the white. I'm just going to use my star stick to do it. Because if I swipe the halo over the white, it's not really going to do anything.
Susan Douglas says, I have just 3, and 2 of them are my kids. Hey, that's 2 more than anybody else that just started.
We need to put a post in ATD's Poor People that's like,
Why don't you guys put the name of your YouTube channel up here, and everybody follow everybody, support everybody.
Steve. Okay. I'm not going to hold too much into this clear because it's not going to do anything. The clear is just there to hold our fire glass. So I'm going to be on the edge of this dark blue color out. Okay? So I'm going to lay it into my resin. Let some resin pick up on it. And I'm going to give the resin time to soak up because as we pull, more of the paper is going to need to get soaking in the resin. And I'm going to give my piece movement. Went too fast there.
I'm going to just say winter. Thank you very much. It looks like it says 20 pounds. It's got a little E in front of it. That makes me feel special when it has the E in front of it. It just makes me think that we're worldwide. I love it. Yeah, this is an awesome big swipe.
Woo! We already have a reaction coming up. I'm probably also going to use my face in some areas.
What's up, JJ?
Take your time doing that swipe. I'm not going to proceed without you guys. I think I want a hint of darker blue in there. So I'm going to add another drop of the dark blue into my dark blue resin cup. Just one drop. I'm not going to go on without you guys, so take your time. If even one person says, can you slow down? I'm slowing down. So don't feel bad about being that one person. I'm here for you guys. I think I may add another drop to my light blue color too. And add that in. Just a thought, but I'm preparing my resin just in case.
What, you watched Austin play last night on his... Did you talk to him? He stays up too late. And it's like, I don't know what's going on. So it's so confusing to me to sit there and watch. Like, I have no idea. And I feel like like, all I'm asking dumb questions. What's up, Sandy Sanders?
Hey, lady. So in a moment, I'm gonna put some of those darker colors on this outside ring of the white and swipe through just this bit. Just so you know what's coming up. If you like how your piece is after you did that swipe, stop. Less is always more, but I'm living on the wild side, so feel free to experiment with me. But if you love it, know when to quit.
Let it be.
Mm-hmm. We've already got some awesome cells coming up. I'm loving it. Okay. So I'm going to add this just a little line of this darker blue.
Is ATV still having a Christmas sale? If so, what is their code? Twisted Art Lady, it's the 12 days of Christmas, and I will give you.
I don't know what day we're on.
Let's see here. Cujo, calm down, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hold on, I'm trying to find my PixArt thing here. I don't even have that on there. And nope.
So I'm adding a white line as well, just a thin one.
Nope. I don't know where to put that at. All right, so if you guys are needing a discount on our website, artistilldeath.com, right now we're having the 12 days of Christmas sale going on. It's the 19th, and that gets you,
I think 7.
7% off, and the code is Santa7. And we're going all the way to the 25th. And tomorrow will be 6% off, and then Monday, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so we added the darker blue, a line of white, and the lighter blue. Just adding heat to make sure I don't have any floaters. And we're going to do the swipe the same way, all the way around this halo.
That's super fun. I wish we had a camera. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter if we had a camera underneath. That would be fun to do a clear swipe. Just put one of the cameras underneath. That would be bad. That would be badass. Hey, girl cat. You don't want to go over there, right? Is that true? That's true. That's true. Thank you.
I like it. Just going to give it a little bit of motion because it looks a little bit floral. So I'm going to stretch it towards the tallest part of the piece and then tilt it back. I always like to incorporate a tilt of some sort in every piece because it makes everything really cohesive and work together. All right, let's hit it with some heat and see where we're at. Sounds like this torch is about to die on me. think this is one we've had since we moved into this unit of our building. Yeah, I like it a lot better with this bit of deeper color.
Susan Douglas asked, do you swipe it all at once or can you swipe in stages? If you can't get it in one continuous motion, I mean. Sure. If you wanna, you know, swipe an area and get a new piece of paper and turn your piece to get comfortable for however which way you're swiping, go right ahead.
Make sure
it'll give it a different look too. It'll give it a different texture.
That if you do sections, don't go and then pick it up blunt. Swipe and then tilt it so that it picks up to an angle, picks up to a point. So you're swiping, and then you trail it off to a corner. This is going to make it look more cohesive, more together, and not like you did a broken swipe. It's a great term, a broken swipe. I'm loving all the action that's happening. Can you see it? Can you see it?
All the action. And if you guys are just joining us, we are, well, I should say Erica is pouring on a clear surface. It's our acrylic geode, but the back has a piece of paper on it that she's going to leave there until tomorrow. So when it cures, all she has to do is peel it off, and there's no sanding. And we do sell those type of coasters on our website, but that's what that brown look is from.
So this is one we did a while back.
What's the work time on a piece like that?
Work time. So this is an older one that we did. It's the back of it after we pulled the paper off. This is the front. So you're asking the working time on...
Rumble, are you talking to us or are you in a conversation, I'm sorry, with somebody in the room?
It's so fun as you let it set, it does just magic on its own. That's what I really like about the Color Passion base cell paste, which I feel like she needs to relabel every one of her colors except for her one top cell white, because all of them does this, you know? I love it. You guys ready to move on, or we need to still hold up? Tell me now or forever hold your peas. Nobody? Nobody? No? Okay. Now we're going to add the Fireglass. The Fireglass I chose to send you guys are Celestial mixed with standard Fireglass, so it actually looks a bit like ice cubes, like crushed ice. And I'm just going to put them in this center area. If you want to put them wherever, it's your world. Rock it.
Susan Douglas says, so any Color Obsession color works as a base tint, question mark. I thought I needed one named base tint and hadn't been finding anything.
That is a common misconception. I don't do the labeling, but every Color Passion paste that I've used except for their top cell works like a base tint. It will do
She
this.
said color obsession.
Oh, no. Color passion. Not color obsession. Color passion. So, color passion, not color obsession. Similar, not the same. You can just drop these on, or you can be specific with it.
Yeah, Claire, she said color obsession. She would take her message off.
It's okay.
It's all right. Oh, I know. She took her message. She said the same thing.
Clara did? Clara, you're slipping.
Rumpel, what do you say sorry, you guys?
Maybe you was in a conversation with somebody else. If we were working with literally any other resin, it'd be done. You're gonna have little paw prints all over that.
No, the picture is underneath that.
Okay. So you guys can see how having these rocks there first would have interrupted that flow of our swipe. That's why I kind of backtracked. And I sell everything that we have in this kit. If you just want to get some parts of it or a couple of the ingredients that we used, if you really liked it and you want to get more of it.
Clara, thank you, Clara.
Thank you, lady. You can get it on our website if you like some of it. Or if you're watching along, not painting along, and you want to try it. Or if you're watching and don't want to try any of it, absolutely don't. If it's not your cup of tea, then, you know, go drink some water. You don't have to have tea. Again, I'm not trying to be ultra precise with it. I'm just dropping my fiberglass in there. I think we're good. I'm loving it. Next is the liquid gold. I'm not gonna rush. Take your time. I'm just letting you know what's up next. Sippy sippy, y'all. I love that gradient look too. And if you wanted to do this look but without the cells, I like the cell look. It's different, it's unique. But if you wanted just none of that, use a white paste and reduce the amount of heat, like a top paste, like titanium or snow white, or if you use Lorez, use their angel white, Cast and Craft, System 3, Illumilite. I'm sure there's another one.
When it rains, it pours. Ask, and there's never a dumb question. There's never any stupid questions or dumb questions. The only dumb questions are the ones you don't ask. I can't tell if that's I should say she or he.
They ask.
How can you tell when your torch is full when adding the butane?
It'll
like,
sputter
normally
back
it'll kind
at
of
you.
like sputter at you, or you can kind of hear it filling up, and it'll kind of sputter at you.
Do we have any juice? I'll let them know what it sounds like.
It should be somewhere around
It's over there. See the red cap. Okay, so we use Zippo butane fuel because we like how it burns. This is just a side note while you guys are doing your fiberglass. So you put the little nozzle in the receptacle here. Make sure, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a little hole inside the hole That sounds so gross. I don't know if you guys can see, but it will match up with the little hole that's here.
The female and the male part. That's exactly what that's called.
I know, but I didn't want to. I'm not trying to put anything female and male in anything on the. I'm not trying to get demonetized here for pornographic imagery. Okay, can you guys see me even though I'm back here?
Yeah, they can,
Okay.
and you can hear it, I'm sure, too.
All right. Hear that gurgle?
Gurgle, gurgle.
That's when it's full. If you keep going, you'll get some really cold fluid build up in this little reservoir here, and that's just the fuel. So just let that air out.
Jim just had to go there. It's true. It's like dealing with spray paint caps. That's what they're called. And that's like dealing with quick disconnects for your airbrush hoses. Your hose.
Hope you could hear that. Let me know if you couldn't. I'll get closer to the.
Gurgle is a fun word. Vamp.
Gurgle's a horrible word. Gurgle.
Gurgle, gurgle.
Okay. Next, we're going to use our liquid silver. It may have separated on you. I took great time in putting a little BB in every one of these so that you have a rattler and it'll mix thoroughly for you. But shake it before you use it. You don't want any of that stuff. Actually, Jeff learned one time that you could probably just suck that out without having to worry about it. I'm going to pour some of this out. If you take some of your swiping paper and look at it, there's a flat side and a shiny side. There's gloss and matte, okay? I'm gonna pour some of this out on my matte side.
Tim asked, do all colors of spray paint create cells? Question mark. Does it matter if it's gloss, matte, or hammered?
If you're wanting to use a spray paint for cells, not all of them will do it. There's some colors that break apart. There's some browns that I know for sure do just break apart. And it needs to be a gloss. Flat will just chalk up in your piece and it won't be fun. So I'm just gonna rock this back and forth with one of my stir sticks
I
on.
can't see it. I don't know when. And that's really glared.
It's got a glare.
Yeah, let me. There we go.
So I'm just moving this back and forth on my swiping paper and letting the propellant that's in it soak into the flat side of the paper. When you rock it back and forth, you see the dark gray color. That's what I'm trying to let soak in. I only want the bright silver color. When you think you have a good amount of it soaked into your paper, you have a lot of resin on the side here. I'm gonna just put a line in and see if it grows a lot, if it blooms, or if it just stays where I put it. It looks like I have let enough soak up that it is, it's gonna stay where I put it.
Come on, fat girl. Ooh, you're just a fatty. Great, okay.
Sorry about all this movement. B, is this lined up? Okay, this one.
It's just really up close. There we go.
Now I need to decide where I want to put a silver line, and I think I want to put it where this white meets the halo. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit more of it on my stir stick and moving kind of quickly. I'm just going to add a line of that silver. Yeah, it didn't last the whole way, which is fine. I'll just pick up some more and come in on the other side. And make it match up. If you don't let enough of that propellant soak out, it's going to bloom and break a little bit, which isn't a bad look. It's just not the look that I was going for, so just keep that in mind. I think I'm going to put another one through this bit here. If you don't want silver stripes in your piece, don't put them. This is your party. I accidentally put a couple of dots here, and I like how that looks, so I'm just gonna make it a choice in some other areas. Loving it. I'm loving it.
This is Arlene says so beautiful, Erica.
Thank you, Sam. Right. Now, I had a little bubble that could have been a floater, so I wanted to heat it and make sure I didn't have to pull something out of it. Okay. Sounded large. Now, you have some choices to make. I am going to add some of my clear onto my glass, my fire glass, and then sprinkle some glitter glass on it to increase my sparkle. You can also use some of your halo resin if you want to add extra sparkle. That's choice, that's up to you.
Extra.
Don't get crazy with adding resin right here, because when you add resin, it's going to push everything back. It's going to adjust your design that you have down a little bit. So just keep that in mind. I'm just kind of adding some icing. Have you ever iced homemade, what is it, cinnamon rolls?
Cinnamon roll.
Or a toaster strudel? That's kind of what I'm doing. I ran out of that, so I'm going to use a little bit of halo as well. But I think actually, now that I'm looking at it, the halo is going to look a little bit better. So I'm going to roll with this halo look. Sweet. Now that we have some sticky on there.
Just like drizzle it, question mark.
Yeah, just drizzle it. You don't have to soak it and drench it. Just put some stripes on it, because it's gonna kind of melt and seep or roll over the rest of the area. I just went zigzaggy all the way around, and it's already pushing. See this dome right here and this dome right here? That's the resin I just added, pushing my other colors outward, which is fine. I went ahead and wiped my hands off before opening my glitter glass, because we're not going to end up using all of this, and I don't want resin to be deposited into here, so you can use it later. Be warned, this is glass. It's beautiful, it's sparkly, it's fine, looks harmless. I have never cut myself with it. I'm sure someone out there has. Just be advised, it is glass. You can pinch some out. If you're using our nitrile gloves, they're very thick. You should not be too concerned. You can also just kind of tap some out or just do like this. Oops, but then you risk an avalanche. If you've never used glitter glass before, the sparkle that it has is so elegant.
Let's bring that overhead down, and then I know I heard it, and then in towards you. Oh my God, that's so much better. Is it gonna stay? It's that middle one.
Is it still good?
Yeah, but just kind of come in towards you more. There you go. It's just, it feels like it's just enough to where it's annoying.
Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that tink tink off in the distance? Turn your volume up.
What's up, Dawn and Charles? What's happening?
Hey.
We need to come to Arizona where it's nice and warm.
Even Arizona's gonna get cold in a minute. Oh, that looks so good. So I only used about half. And if you want to get wild and crazy with it, sprinkle some out here.
Get crazy. Like Clara said earlier, make it your own.
I don't know if you guys can even see the glitter of the sparkle. Am I too close? The light?
I mean, it's kind of sparkling. It's just that white paper underneath really
blows it out.
Yeah.
I'll do a true color video. You guys are doing this at home. Wipe your hands off, get a flashlight, check it out. It looks amazing, I'm telling you. Also, if you want to get extra read all about it, you can take your pipette and shake up your silver and drop it on your fire glass to make your fire glass silver if you want that look. Personally, I'm not going to go there, I don't think. I feel like I should, just so that you guys can see what it looks like.
Dawn, are you talking about our camera angle, or I don't know? It's dark. I'm not following. Easy is chilling too. It's 59 right now in Tucson. And Hannah Banana Banana. I can't read that name. It was 61 today at around 10:30 here.
How fun is this piece? I love it. I'm going to go ahead and take this to the dust-free zone.
I don't understand what's dark. Like the actual, we have all the lights on in here.
I'm going to go ahead and take this to the dust-free zone, and then I'm going to do a coaster where I put, oops, sorry you guys, where I put the silver on the fire glass, just so you guys can see what that looks like in case you want to do that on your own artwork. I'll be right back.
Maybe you need to turn your screen, like the light on your screen, maybe it might be down low, because we have, as you can see behind her, I have this blue light, and then 1, 2, 3 side lights, and then all the overhead lights are on.
All right, B, I'm gonna zoom in.
No?
I'm bringing my face camera down with it.
There you go, brightness. Yeah, the brightness of your I turned my screen brighter. Sorry. I was like, wait a minute.
Is everything okay, B?
Yeah.
I know I'm behind this camera, but y'all don't need to see my face for this. Okay. Now I'm just doing just a rush design just so you guys can see what the silver looks like on the fiberglass.
Oh, goodness. There's the mister. Tink, tink, tink. Uh-oh, circus boy. Sit down.
Maybe you guys want to try it on a
Sit down,
poster first.
Have a seat. There you go.
You're fine. Relax. Just so you can experiment. A lot of times when we have leftover resin, that's when we
enough room for both of you up here.
do our experimentations.
Welcome, Trisha. Goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Here, let's trace your foot. Stand right here. No, don't push that. Put your feet down. There you go. Now we're going to trace it. Big, big feet. There you go. Now you got big feet. Sydney, Australia. Free Spirit Art, welcome. G'day. Okay, stop licking me. Sit right there.
Let it happen.
Just sit. Have a seat, Cujo. There you go. There you go. You gonna hit the button? If the ocean was a geode. Beautiful work, Eric and JJ.
Thanks, GJ. Okay. So I'm just going to put some fiberglass here in the middle so you guys can see what it would have looked like. And if you...
Just a bunch of, what do you call it?
Huh?
Glaciers rolling through.
Yeah. And if you like the look, put it on your thing. Make sure you shake this up really good first, though, if you're going to use the pipette. That was included in the kit. Squeak, squeak.
Squeak, squeak.
Ooh.
Oh, squeak, squeak.
I meant to put some clear on first.
I like how you just get a little stiff when you pick them up. Go ahead. They didn't do nothing, but they didn't. Hello, Heidi. Good evening from Denmark. Wow, that's amazing.
Also, this will demonstrate what I mean about the blooming. See how it's splitting on this outer ridge right here? Looks kind of like a gear. That's because of that propellant that's in your...
You need to like drop that down so we can see that.
I can't, I'm wrapped up.
And then you're gonna have to go inside.
If you could just bring the face camera through towards me. Nope. Yep. Heard it. So this is what I mean by blooming.
It's 100 in Australia, right? It's like, you're good.
Can you see this bloom?
Mm-hmm.
That is what I mean by blooming. That's an okay look sometimes, but Jeff just went on daddy duty.
Little brat. Oh, what's this? Kitchen. We did it.
So it tends to take over when you do that. But if you like the look, go for it. It's your party.
Alabama just got a touchdown.
We started already?
6-0.
I'm just gonna
Looks cold.
chili willy. I'm gonna do a smush. So I think next month is going to be an alcohol ink class. If you guys are interested.
Well, the cats are, one's probably sleeping and the other's wandering. Hello, Evelyn.
To do a smush my way, put it on, let a little bit ooze out of all the sides. You make sure that
You can't see it.
we got full coverage. I'm going to do a quarter turn and separate.
So the cats are playing
Found them.
crazily. Bowie just found the cats.
It's like they were listening, and when someone was like, oh, what's up with the cats? They were like, I'll tell you what's up with the cats. Oh, just go get him. I know it. Smushes aren't quite as spectacular when they're not opaque pigments. So I'm just going to swipe through this one. That will sell up nicely. We already have some little ones popping up, but they will grow as the resin grows and relaxes. I think I'm going to swipe through this one as well. Nope, out of resin on that one. I forgot about my glitter. How's everyone's piece doing? Yeah, those cells are growing really nicely. And already on this one, they're growing. How fun. I think on this one, I'm gonna swipe some silver? Question mark. I did not let it thin out. I just dropped it on there regular.
Arlene, that's art by Catter. Yep. It's locked.
Ooh, these cells are growing awesomely. Look how they're double cells.
Double whammies.
Love it, love it. Okay, put this one aside.
Bev said, that's some nice growth. Happy face.
Thanks? Question mark? Alright, I'm just going to use the last bit of my Halo resin. How's everyone's pieces turning out? Everyone proud, happy? Any
I'm
questions?
gonna bring that camera up a little because you're like all in it, especially that one next to you. Like you can't even tell what you're doing. You know?
It's going to be the perfect amount of resin for what we're doing today. I lied. I'm going to have some white left. Womp womp. I'm going to try to find a piece of swiping paper. Doesn't have anything on it. Doesn't have too much on it anyway. Did not do what I wanted it to do. Let me try that one again if I have enough. Maybe we'll just tilt this one.
Super tilt.
Let me edge up my water, my wave line before we tilt it back this way.
I'm hungry. I was the hungry for long.
That's fun. Alright, so these are what my 4 coasters look like. Not the biggest fan of this one, but fun experiments. This guy is awesome because who doesn't like a cell extravaganza? I am going to heat and tilt that back side off because it looks kind of disconnected to the rest of it. There we go. Loving it. This demo piece was good for what we did.
Bowie.
And my favorite of the coasters is this one where we made an oceanic-ish look. Bowie. What's the problem?
He's just
He's
sitting
over
over
with
here.
you.
I know.
I thought he was over there with the cats. All right, I'm going to take these to the dust-free zone, the DFZ, BRB. Sweet.
What? Babe, you're just taking people for a ride. They're like willy-nilly.
Oops. Everyone okay from the roller coaster?
Are you done?
I don't have anything else to pour on or with.
Okie dokie. All right, Emma has a question. Question. If I wanted to make colored waves, could I mix colored pigment into my white instead of using colors that may not sell up?
Why don't you just use the color? Why do you want to mix it into your white? I worry about mixing it into your white because that will pastel whatever color you're trying to do.
Vamp just said that.
She's my people. Unless you're looking for a pastel, totally fine. If you want to do that. But if you're looking for a base cell, just use Color Passion.
Jeez. That like scares me.
Otherwise, if you want a top cell white like the titanium that we did, other colors work. We did this black wave recently.
Yeah.
You can mix your paste, absolutely you can, but unless you're going for pastel, I just wouldn't recommend.
Ooh, that hat is red to the bone.
Tag game. I'm gonna need a shot and some hot wings. So you guys, did you enjoy? Did you learn something? Did you have a good time? Did you?
Okay. That's enough.
He loves it when I get weird.
Ooh.
No, he doesn't.
It's just my hat.
There he is, the little fur ball, right? Come here, Boop Boops. They want to say hi to you. They want to say hi to you. What? Nancy, come here. If you guys don't know, these are my babes. This is Bowie.
This camera does not want to move.
And this is Cujo.
Cujo. Good night, Evelyn.
Susan, Arlene, Free
Thank you,
Spirit.
Free Spirit Art. We appreciate that.
Well, Susan, we offer all the kits for all the classes we've done on our website, artistfuldeck.com.
And yeah, Lisa, we're gonna put those on the website. I just gotta send her a picture of that. And what we'll probably do is just put the logo, the ATD logo. We might put the new logo on the front. We'll see. And if you subscribe to our email list, you'll definitely get a notification when we do release those hoodies. We'll probably put them on the website tomorrow.
Yeah, and Cats, I wore it on the channel one day. I wear it, well, when I leave the house. I love that Hey Y'all hat. I need a Hey Y'all hat. Everyone needs a Hey Y'all hat. Always good banter, especially when Vamp comes out from the shadows. She does come out from the shadows every once in a while. She prefers her shadows.
Thank you, Free Spirit.
All right, you guys, I gotta take these little
We
nuggets
appreciate
outside.
that. Yeah. And I gotta get some food. Thank you guys for joining us on this class. That was awesome. You guys are very patient. Okay.
Little Weezer down here.
A little wheezy. You guys have an awesome rest of your Saturday night. We'll see you tomorrow. Maybe early. It depends on what we're doing. I gotta finish making all my nephews. I say that because I have one niece.
And 72 nephews.
All their Christmas gifts. And yeah, thank you guys. Be kind to one another. You never know what somebody's going through. And remember, we do the test.
So you don't have to.
But it's so loud.
It's the best one. I don't know why you hate it. I feel like you love it on the inside and you just like to hate it on the outside.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. Doop, doop, doop. Okay.
All right, you guys have an awesome night. Bye.
I said bye. Cue the theme song. Beatbox with me.
Mm-mm.